Hi there. Welcome back to Fluent English 10. I'm really happy you're here today. In this video, I want to share a beautiful and emotional story. But first, let me tell you the goal of this video. The goal is to help you practice your English listening skills. And if you want, you can also practice shadowing. What is shadowing? Shadowing is when you listen and repeat after me. You try to speak like me, same rhythm, same voice, same feeling. It helps you improve your pronunciation and fluency. Here's how to do it. First, listen to the story. Then, listen again and repeat each sentence. Pause the video every time I say a sentence. Then say it out loud, just like me. You can also read the words on the screen while you speak. This is a great way to speak more naturally in English. And don't worry if you make mistakes. Just keep going. Practice is the most important thing. Now, are you ready to hear today's story? It's about an old woman who thinks everyone forgot his birthday. No calls, no visits, no cake. But something is not what it seems. What's really happening? Let's find out together. Let's begin the story.
Today is my birthday. I turned 60. I check my phone. No messages, no calls, nothing. I open my calendar again just to be sure. Yes, today is June 4th. My birthday. I wait. 1 hour, 2 hours, still nothing. That's strange. My daughter always calls me early. My son always sends a funny message. My little brother usually sends me a voice note. But today, silence. Why is nobody saying anything? I open Facebook. No posts, not even one. Happy birthday. Maybe the internet is broken. No. Everything works fine. I check again. No notifications, no emails, just an ad about shoes. I start to feel something strange, like a little sadness, growing slowly. I tell myself, maybe they are busy, maybe they are working, maybe they will call later. But the hours keep passing. It's already 2 hours in the afternoon. I sit and think, last year they came to visit, we had pizza, we watched a movie, we laughed. It was a good day. But this year feels different. I feel forgotten. I feel invisible. I say, "It's okay, Elena. You're strong. You don't need a party to feel loved." But inside, it hurts. It really hurts. I start thinking crazy things. Maybe they don't care anymore. Maybe they forget. Maybe I'm not important now. I try not to cry, but the pain is heavy. Then, ding! I hear a sound. A message. Finally. I open it fast. It says, "Can you come outside for a moment?" That's all. Just that. No name. No explanation. What does that mean? Who sent this? What is going on? My heart starts to race. Is something wrong? Or is something about to happen? I don't know what to do. I just stare at the message. Can you come outside for a moment? That's all it says. I want to reply, but I don't know what to write. I wait a minute. Nothing else comes. No second message, no name. I start to think, What if something bad happened? What if someone needs help? But then I think, no, wait, what if it's just a joke? I look at the clock, 2:07 p.m. I still don't know what to do. My phone is silent again. No new notifications, just that one message. I think, should I go outside? But why? Who is waiting for me? I feel nervous now. Something feels strange. I try to think of someone who could send that message, but no name comes to my mind. Not my daughter, not my son. They always say, "Hi, Mom," or "Happy birthday," or something sweet. But this message is cold. Just one question. Simple, direct. I keep reading it over and over. Can you come outside for a moment? That's not how my family talks. That's not how they surprise me. I feel something in my stomach, a strange feeling. I start asking myself more questions. What if nobody is outside? What if this message is not for me? What if someone sent it by mistake? Or worse? What if it's a trick? I feel a little scared. I think about calling someone. But who? I don't want to sound crazy. I tell myself, maybe it's better to stay inside. But I can't stop thinking about the message. What if it is for me? What if this moment is important? What if I stay inside and miss something? Something I don't expect, something I need, or something that will change everything. I finally decide to go outside. I take my phone and walk slowly to the door. I open it. I look around. Nothing, nobody. The street is empty. There's no one waiting. No cars, no sounds, just quiet. I say out loud, "Hello, is someone there?" No answer. I check my phone again. The message is still there. I feel confused. I stand there waiting. 1 minute, 2 minutes, still nothing. I say to myself, this is strange, very strange. I turn around. I start walking back inside. Then I hear something, a voice, very soft. "Elena." I stop. Who said that? I look around again. Then I hear it again. "Elena, wait." I turn my head fast. From the corner, I see someone walking toward me. But I can't see who it is. The person comes closer. I squint my eyes. Then I hear the voice say, "It's just me. It's my neighbor's daughter, Mia. She's holding a box. She smiles and says, 'Can you please come with me? Just for a moment?' I ask her, what is going on? She just says, 'Please, trust me.' I feel more confused now. Mia is not part of my family. Why is she here? Why does she have a box? And where does she want to take me? I say, 'Mia, is everything okay?' She nods and says, 'Yes, everything is okay. Just come, please.' I want to say no. I want to go back inside, but something tells me to follow her. I say, 'Just 1 minute, okay?' She smiles again and says, 'Yes, 1 minute is enough.' I walk behind her. We turn the corner. We walk a little more. Then I stop. My heart starts to beat faster. I see something in the distance, something that doesn't make sense. And I say to myself, what is this? What are they doing? We keep walking. I feel nervous. I want to ask more questions, but I stay quiet. Something is not right. Or maybe something is very right. I don't know. We stop near a small building. I look up. I see a sign. It says, Community Room Reserved. I ask, Mia, why are we here? She says, You'll see? I want to turn back, but then the door opens, slowly. I freeze. I don't move. I don't speak. A voice says, Come in, Elena. I take one step, then another. I walk into the room, and then I hear it. Surprise! My ears can't believe it. My brain can't believe it. My heart almost stops. I look around the room. I see my daughter. I see my son. I see my sister. I see my friends. They all shout, Happy birthday! My mouth opens, but no words come out. I don't know what to say. My daughter walks up to me and says, We love you, Mom. We didn't forget. We were planning this all week. My son laughs and says, You really thought we forgot? My eyes fill with tears. I say, I don't understand. I thought you were all busy. I thought no one cared. My sister gives me a small card. It says, Happy 60th, Elena. You are not alone. I hold the card in my hands. I still feel like this is not real. I say, Why didn't anyone call me? My daughter says, Because we wanted to surprise you. We had to pretend. It was hard for us too. Everyone laughs. I start to laugh too. My sadness begins to disappear. I say, I really thought this day would be empty. My daughter hugs me and says, This day is full of love. And at that moment, I know she is right. I sit at the table. There is a small cake. It says, Happy 60th, Elena. My family sings. My friends clap. I hear voices. I hear laughter. And I feel something warm inside. I close my eyes for a second. I think about the morning, how I felt, forgotten, alone, invisible. I almost gave up on this day. I almost let sadness win. But now, everything is different. I open my eyes. I see my children smiling. I see my sister holding my hand. I see people who care about me. I say to myself, I was wrong. They didn't forget. They were planning something special. I feel peace. I feel love. I feel thankful. I think about life. Sometimes we believe a lie. We think people don't care. But maybe they are just waiting for the right moment. Maybe they are doing something kind, in secret. I say to my daughter, Thank you. This means more than you know. She says, "You don't need to thank us, Mom. We love you. You deserve this." And I believe her. Because today is not just my birthday. Today is a reminder that I am not alone, a reminder that love is real, a reminder that good things still happen, even when we don't see them coming. I smile and say, "This is the best surprise of my life." And deep in my heart, I know it's true.
Wow, what a beautiful story. And sometimes learning English feels like Elena's birthday. You study, you watch videos, you listen, you try, but you don't see results right away. No one says, "Happy progress." No one claps when you understand a sentence. It's quiet. And you think, maybe this is not working. Maybe I'm not getting better. Maybe I should stop. But just like Elena, something is happening in secret. Your brain is working. Your ears are learning. Your mouth is practicing sounds, even if they're not perfect yet. And then one day, surprise, you understand a movie. You speak without fear. You read a book and smile. That's your English party. It comes when you don't expect it. And you realize you were learning the whole time. Elena thought she was alone, but her family was planning something beautiful. You may feel alone in your English journey, but remember, many people are learning too. And you are not alone. So don't stop. Keep watching. Keep listening. Keep shadowing. Even if it's hard. Even if it feels slow. Because one day, just like Elena, you'll open the door and see how far you've come. Language takeaway. Now, let's look at some useful phrases from Elena's story. These are great for real conversations and also fun to practice with shadowing. Stare. This means to look at something for a long time without moving your eyes. Repeat after me. I stare at the message on my phone. She stares at the door, waiting for someone to come in. What if it's a trick? This means, what if someone is trying to fool me or do something not honest? We use this when we feel unsure or worried about a situation. Repeat after me. I want to believe him, but what if it's a trick? She says it's safe, but what if it's a trick? I stand there waiting. This means I do nothing. I stay in the same place, just waiting for something to happen. Repeat after me. I stand there waiting for someone to answer. He stands there waiting for the door to open. I turn around. This means I change direction and face the opposite way. Repeat after me. I hear a sound. I turn around quickly. She calls my name and I turn around. I squint my eyes. This means I make my eyes smaller to try to see something more clearly. Repeat after me. I squint my eyes to see who is coming. It's too far. I squint my eyes and try to look. Practice time. Repeat after me. Say these out loud with me. I stare at the phone. What if it's a trick? I stand there, waiting. I turn around. I squint my eyes. Great job today. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed Elena's story and learned some useful English phrases. Remember, you can watch this video again and repeat the story with me. That's how you improve your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence. Shadowing is a simple but powerful way to speak better English. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories and practice every week. Before we go, let me remind you, learning English is a journey, full of surprises, just like Elena's birthday. So don't give up. Keep going. Your progress is happening, even when you don't see it. See you in the next video.